Ezrat Hashem. Today is Vav Adar Sheni, the 6th of the second Adar. And today is Purim is almost there. And we're learning more halachot of Purim. We're learning Siman Taf Reish Tzadik Daled, 694, all the way at the end. Halacha Gimel. It says, En medagdekim me'ot Purim, ela kol mi sheposhet yado, litol notnim lo. We're not particular on Purim to who we're giving tzedakah. Rather, anyone who puts out his hand, we give it to him. And there's some places where their custom is to give to non-Jews, and we give that even to non-Jews who are asking. Why? Mipnei darkei shalom. Because of darkei shalom. Right? Because of peace. Right? The poor of the Goyim, why aren't you giving it to him? You wanted to hate the Jews? You're talking about you living in Chutz La'aretz, in a place where there's a lot of Goyim, and the Goy knows, and he comes to the shul also, and he wants to collect money over there. You have to give it. Why? Mipnei darkei shalom. Because of peace reasons. He should think good about the Jews. Okay. That's Halacha Gimel. Halacha Daled. Makom she'en aniim. In a place where there's no poor people, so you don't have who to give it to. יכול לעכב מאות פורים שלו לעצמו ונותן מקום שירצה. So he has to set aside the money, okay? And afterwards, he'll give it to Aniyim. This happened to me a few years ago. I was in Ushuaia. You heard of Ushuaia? Ushuaia is you heard of that, right, Yosef? It's fin del mundo. It's the end of the world. It's all the way to the south of South America. Right at the bottom, there's a little island over there, and there's a city called Ushuaia over there. You have to fly 4 hours from Argentina, from what's the capital over there in Argentina? From
Buenos Aires.
From Buenos Aires, right? You have to fly for 4 hours till you get to this place. And we were there for Purim, and the only Jews who were there was me and the travelers, Israeli travelers, and they don't need the tzedakah. They're not poor. They have money. They're traveling around. So I put them. So what I did, I called someone in Israel and I told him to give tzedakah for me, for Purim. But you could also set money aside, and then when you fly to Buenos Aires, you give to the poor over there. There's poor people also. Okay, next halacha. Now we're going next siman Taf Reish Tzadikei 695. Dinei Seudat Purim. The laws of the Seudah. There's laws in the Seudah. I thought you just have to eat and drink, no? So let's see. Yeah, there's certain laws. First of all, mitzvah le'arbot bis'udat Purim. There's a mitzvah to have many Seudot on Purim, more than one. One in the morning, one in the midday, one in the afternoon. A mitzvah like that. A Seudah, wash your hands, have wine now, wine later, wine all day. Yeah, there's a mitzvah. U'b'seudah achat yotzim. But even with one Seudah, you're yotzeh. Okay? Very nice. Awesome. I love this halacha. Yefeh מאוד. Now let's see the laws themselves. Sudat Purim sha'asa'ah ba'alayla lo yatsa yedei chovato. A person who made the Purim Suda at night is not yotzeh the mitzvah of Purim Suda. Why? Because the mitzvah of Purim Suda is during the day. The only mitzvah we have at night is reading the Megillah. And then, in the day, we have all the 3 mitzvahs. I mean, you're allowed to give tzedakah also at night. But you should give also during the day. And Shalchmanis we give during the day, after the Megillah reading. Says the Ramah, mikol makom, gam balayla yismach ve'avik tzad b'seudah. Nevertheless, also in the night, he should be happy and have a little meal. But not the meal of the Purim Seudah, is dafka during the day. Yefeh מאוד. Very nice. חבל על הזמן. כתבו האחרונים write that it's good also to wear, like we said, at night when you go to shul, you wear your Shabbos clothing. Also on the day you go to shul, you wear your Shabbos clothing. And afterwards, you can put your costume on and it's a custom. If you want to dress up ready for Purim Megillah, you're allowed to. It's not an aveira. The custom is to wear Shabbos clothing. Okay, now we're going to go to the halacha. Everyone wants to know what's the right way to do it. It says in the Gemara חייב איניש לבסומי בפוריה עד דלא ידע בין ארור המן לברוך מרדכי. A person needs to get drunk on Purim until he does not know the difference between cursed is Haman and blessed is Mordechai. Okay? Fine. How much is that? If you just finish here, so you have to drink endlessly until you pass out. Then you don't know the difference, right? So Baruch Hashem, the Rama, he saved us. He adds some nice things over here. Let's see what he says. Yeah. First of all, before you even go to the Rama, right? The point is of not to know the difference between Haman and Mordechai has nothing to do with being so drunk that you don't know the difference. The point is to reach such a level of emunah that you don't know good, bad. It's all from Hashem. It's all good. I don't know the difference. That's what it's written in the Mishnah too. And that's what Menachem we're learning the Kutarachot a lot. That's the point, to know that whatever Hashem does, that's good. Yeah. Now, nevertheless, drink as much as you want. You have to be careful to wash your hands before the meal. You have to be able to make Birkat Hamazon. You have to daven Ma'ariv afterwards. So you can't just drink in a way that you're going to just lose it. Or drink in the morning if you want, and then you'll be sober for the night. But you have to be rational. Nevertheless, if you got so drunk that you can't daven, it's fine. But lechatchila, when you're going to drink, or if chas v'shalom you're going to harm someone, if a person knows he gets drunk and when he gets drunk he goes wild and he starts hitting and this, he's not allowed to get drunk. He has to know himself, know his limits, right? Drink a lot, but drink in a way that you're still a little bit in control of yourself. You still know what's going on, that you don't flip completely, and because if you do that, that's not the mitzvah of Purim. Now, if someone cannot drink, okay, you could drink any alcohol you want. It doesn't say anywhere in Allah you have to drink dafka wine. There's an Indian to drink wine. There's some people who cannot drink wine because the sulfates, or sulfates they're called, yeah, stuff in them, or whatever other reason they're allergic to the wine. They cannot drink wine. They'll throw up immediately. They'll get sick. So they don't have to drink wine. They can drink vodka. They can drink whatever they want. Other things, it's fine. You're allowed to drink other things too. There's an Indian drinking wine because the whole mitzvah, the sin was that they went to the Suda of the wine. So you're drinking wine, you're fixing that. And wine, yayin, yud nun is 70, and soid is 70. There's a big secret in drinking the wine. Yeah, besides the fact it's the best drunk. At least my opinion. Now, and if someone cannot drink alcohol so much, he cannot. So how could he fulfill this on the Shulchan Aruch? So that's why we have the Rama over here. Says the Rama, ויש אומרים ואין צריך להשתכר כל כך, אלא ישתה יותר מלומדו ויישן. And some say he does not have to get so drunk, rather he should drink a little bit more than he's used to and go to sleep. ומתוך שישן אינו יודע בין ארור המן וברוך מרדכי, and the fact that when he's sleeping he already doesn't know the difference. ארור המן וברוך מרדכי, he's sleeping. Right? So to drink more than you're used to. You're used to drinking 2 cups of wine a meal, have 3 cups of wine that meal. You're used to drinking a bottle, drink a bottle and a half. A little more than what you're used to, and go to sleep. Okay? I don't like that one. But it's written here in the halacha, so we have to teach it. Now, bemet, people who cannot drink, definitely they should drink more than they're used to. And you're yotza, or a kid who's 13 years old, you can let him get drunk. You do like what I did to myself. What are you going to do? Do that to yourself. If he wants, okay, fine. But it's just it can be dangerous also for a 13-year-old to drink so much alcohol. It's dangerous if you end up in the hospital. A little body with so much alcohol is not good. Not good. Okay. Yeah, look at this sentence that he brings down here. The Rama. He lived 400 years ago. He's a very holy tzaddik. Moshe Isserlish. And he says like this: there's one person who drinks a lot, one person who drinks a little. The main thing is, the main thing is the intention that he has by his drinking. He has to have the intention for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I'm drinking because Hashem commanded me to drink, not because I want to drink, not because I want to get stoned, or I want to get high, or I want to get drunk. That's not my point. My point is I want to get close to Hashem. And Hashem said to drink wine, so I'm drinking wine for Hashem. Every mitzvah is like that. Why am I eating on Shabbos? Hashem wants us to have good food on Shabbos. Good food. Hashem wants me. That's why I'm doing it. Okay? Why am I going to sleep at night? Hashem wants me to sleep and have koyach for the next day. It all depends on your mindset. That's why one person, he sleeps on a very comfortable bed with a very good cushion, right? And very good blanket, and he sleeps for 7, 8 hours, and he's good, and he's doing a huge mitzvah. Another person, he's sleeping on a bench somewhere, and he's hardly sleeping, he's not sleeping well, and he's not doing any mitzvah. Why? Because he's not dead tired sleeping. The other person has in mind, why is he sleeping in such a comfortable bed? I want to serve Hashem. Next day I want to feel better. I want to have a good day the next day, so I'm going to sleep in a good way. So he's thinking of Hashem. So it all depends on what we have in our head. Okay, so also in the drinking, very important. That's why Rav Shalom Aruch made that tefillah. Each one can make the tefillah out of his heart, or you can use Rav Shalom's tefillah. It doesn't make a difference. Rav Shalom based his tefillot on Rabbi Nachman's teachings. Okay, but you can have from your heart. You can pour out, scream out to Hashem. Hashem, I want to drink this wine just for you, just because Chazal told us we have to. No reason, no point in me getting drunk, just to get close to you, Hashem. You pray on each cup. For each cup, you pray, you ask Hashem, you beg Hashem. That's why you're drinking it. So you're doing the right thing when you're drinking. Okay. It says also here that you're not allowed to fast on Purim. It says also that you should wear Shabbos clothing. That's the correct thing to do, it says here. And usually you would make the Seudah after Mincha. Right? It's not good to make the Seudah very, very late. I'm talking a regular year. Okay? When Purim is on Friday, they should make the Seudah in the morning because of Kvod HaShabbat. You can always make it in the morning if you want. Now, it's good also to learn Torah right before the Seudah. It says, LaYudim hayta ora v'simcha. It says Chazal, ora zu Torah. So you sit down for the meal, open a book, say Dvar Torah, say something nice from that you learned. Say halacha, say, we learned that the halacha is you have to drink a lot of wine. Good, you said Torah. Say some Torah. Do something before, Torah before. There's a minute like that. Now, the minhag is also, even you keeping Yudalid, you should also have a little meal also on Tezvav. You keep Tezvav, you should have something nice on Yudalid because it's a happy day also, but not to get drunk, only on one of the days. Okay. Also, if someone Chas Shalom harmed his friend when he was drunk on Purim, he's not Chayim. Midinei Adam, he's not Chayim. He's not Chayim. There's a story in the Gemara that one of the Amoraim, he slaughtered his friend. And then afterwards he said the next day he said some holy name and he may get him alive again. And then the next year he said, "You're coming to me again for Purim Seudah?" He said, "Listen, not every day there's miracles like that. I don't know." True story. Yeah. True story. Yefé mod.
Who killed whom?
The Rabbi Yehuda killed Rabbi Zera. I think those are the names. Anyways, it says also, it's better to even make the meal in the morning. Yeah? And according to the Mekubalim, I know that you're supposed to make a meal, Dafkas do the meal in the morning. Here he writes to after Mincha, so you for sure you have a Mincha on Friday. This year in Yerushalayim, it's on Friday. So, but the good thing is that in Eretz Yisrael, they're changing the clock the night between Thursday and Friday, meaning Shkia is not going to be at 6 o'clock like it is now, around 6, be around 7. So even if you start your meal at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you still have plenty of time for the Seudah, dancing, drinking, being happy. And and there's other laws about that. We're going to talk about it at different times with Hashem. Thank you.
Last year was the same thing.